Sure. Well, said I had one at 7:52 and it says it's loading. There it goes. Yay! Oh, I need to mute it. You don't need to hear me talking 10 minutes after I talk. Oh, I hate wearing glasses. Love that rust in my eye, though. Thought I just muted that. That's not overbearing. Hey, what's it? Yeah, I kind of cheated. Of course, I would have got first or second because I got it on the laptop back here. Is that overbearing? Yep. That's not too bad. Breezy. Gonna test your knowledge on The Walking Dead. I have some questions here. But we have to wait till some people get in here. I asked you how many you'd had. This looks like trouble. Now see, I'm doing it the smart way and I'm giving away PSN codes, so I don't have to mail anything. I can just send them to whoever wins. So then there's none of that tracking number and me getting people's addresses and all that bullshit.
Yep, the right way to do it.
Yeah, rather than telling somebody they won and then never sending them anything. Yeah, who exactly were you referring to as trouble? Was it Bree or me or Shuggy or... Or are you just announcing that you came in the room? I didn't even know you had a community page. You never invited me to it, asshole. Yes, you cut your finger and then you licked the blood off of your hand for like an hour. Oh, yeah. I saw that you announced it on my page, but if I don't announce it, it didn't happen. Breaks today and got some rust in my eye. That's why I'm sporting the level glasses. Well, it says we got 6 people in here.
You gotta wait till it gets to 10, or
That would be best. Who all wants to play? I figure I'll go to 20 questions if it's a tie, and then we can go further.
so are we gonna do a timer on the questions?
Yep, we should probably do 30 seconds. And I guarantee that if you Google these, you're probably not going to find the answer, because some of them are pretty hard. I read through a couple and I got the questions wrong.
You got the question wrong or the answer?
I got the answer wrong. I got the question right, it was written down. And then I got the question right when I read it, or the answer right when I read it. Everybody was telling you to get a Band-Aid.
Just too cool, you go ahead and just take out the stupid comments.
And especially if you see some fucker named Havoc Marine. He's still not banned because we didn't ban him. We wanted him to give his bullshit side of the story on the one stream, and he hadn't been back since, but you never know. I think he's streaming now, so he's probably not gonna fuck with us. He was talking about the Walking Dead, Bree. He was actually in there when you cut yourself, I believe. He was one of the people telling you to get a Band-Aid. Daggone, I ripped my hands up today. So Bree and Brandon, are you playing? Did you say anything to him? I think he actually told me that the other day. Because I told him your dog looked like the dog from the episode with Daryl and Beth in the golf house. The golf store or whatever it was. The one that had one eye that kept setting off their alarm. I'll put B and B. Well, how are we losing people?
I wanted to wait for it. I want to wait for the comments.
They don't want to wait for the cards.
I mean, the questions.
Nah, I didn't know if that's the one. Oh, if it's Havoc Marine 727, that's the fucker. Or Pro Havoc Gaming. Is it Pro Havoc or Havoc Pro? Because I think I put it wrong on mine.
Havoc Pro.
I actually have two of them. It's a 1 month extension, 30-day membership. So you can put it in at any time. It just adds another month onto your subscription. I have questions on whether he actually is a Marine. So I thought Marine's best, and he ain't the best of shit. Not to take anything away from the Navy, Shuggy.
That's alright.
Glad to help people out. Oh, I love causing trouble. It was getting really hard not to ban people last night on Breeze. On Breezy's stream. Well, it is multiple choice, too cool. You could get lucky. You want to go ahead and play? Guess we don't seem to be gaining anybody. It'll probably all sound really foreign to you, though. And I got the new 4-foot Vader. Hammer said he was going to come in. I even sent him an invite. You said on your community page that it started at 8, didn't you? No, I guess we're past 8 now, so... Stabbed a wire through my thumb today, too. That was fun. random bag of Cheetos in my bag. 2 pops that I got. Pinky in the brain. Oh, this room's filling up now. Yeah, it was bleeding pretty good when I stabbed it. Cool beans. But I got the brakes put on my car. Did a full brake job on it and ran new wires in the truck because Colorado's have an issue with blowing the circuitry for the blower motor. So I had to run new wires and put in a new, I guess it's pretty much just a thermal fuse, but it's like a unit that you have to put in. It just goes into the airstream. I think it controls how hot the air is that comes out. What's up, turd? Hello. I can't do it like Steve. Yeah, I'm sure they're still on YouTube. I was hoping we'd at least get a couple people to play. Well, Shuggy, you could still play. You just have to type the answer because you'd have a hell of a lead in the lag if.
That's a shame. But I don't need the cards though.
You can always add to it. Just adds another month onto your membership. Well, I got somebody else in. Maybe they'll play. And if I would have thought about it more, I probably could have got like a $50 PSN card. But truth is, I accidentally bought these the other day. Do what?
You weren't even actually going to get those.
Yeah, these were an accident. I thought it was 3 $10 cards that I was buying so I could get the add-ons to Call of Duty, and ended up buying 3 months subscription. And I already entered one in on. That's how I found out it was a subscription rather than a $10 card. Yeah, that's about right. Well, if the 5th person would speak up and let me know that they were playing. Gotta have at least 2 people to play. Bree must be on her phone, because that's the only time she can do the emojis. And whoever was left without saying anything. So it was probably Havoc Latrine.
So she's two of them.
Well, she's two of them. I'm three here on the laptop. You have your...
Me,
Do you have one or two?
I have one.
So that's four. And Too Cool. He's still in here, so that's five. That would be the five up here. I'm a genius at math. Well, I guess if nobody plays, then Bree automatically wins.
Well, my personal opinion is I think you ought to announce it midweek or sometime, and then, and then do it later.
I never really even thought about it until yesterday or today, because I forgot I had those.
Yeah, because you're not giving people a chance to, watch it or get ready for it or whatever.
And somehow I dropped 2 subscribers. Fuck you, Too Cool. I got 2 words for you. Boom! Uh, and Croft would not let that die. He brought that up for probably a month. I got 2 words for you. Boom! Just got out of the shower, so my hair's kind of every which way. My hair actually dried. In a floppy mess. I got 4 hours of 4 weeks of vacation this year. Might have to plan a trip to Arkansas. Come out and play pool one-on-one. Oh, we have another visitor. Maybe they want to play. What heck to the yeah? They do. They all get pulled to that section of the United States. Especially around, what is it, Southgate? Is that Retard Central? Hell, at this point, if Jan came in, I'd even let him play. Does this work on camera? Nope. Not right on myself. Must be the water there. They put something in it. Makes all your teeth fall out. Chimichangas and tacos. Oh, would somebody just join the freaking game? Away a PSN card. He said he'd come in and play. Look into the light. Chimichanga. Well, to pass the time, what other embarrassing stories can we tell about our childhood, Shug?
I don't know.
You know, I was thinking about it. I was very surprised that when you told the story about taking the crap along the side of the road and the two girls walking by, you didn't tell that story and put me as the one taking the crap on the side of the road. Unga bunga. Hadn't even been cold enough this year to play Unga bunga. Yeah, too cool. She has commercial Tourette's syndrome, where she just breaks out into commercials and songs on a regular basis. No rhyme or reason behind it. Well, Andy even asked if I was streaming tonight, and he didn't show up. I can always give away Star Wars stuff too, because I got plenty of doubles on those. She is a strange girl. Well, that reminds me, when's Stranger Things start back up? Anybody watching that?
I haven't. I wanted to.
It's very 80s. They make everything look like it happened in the 80s. Down to their haircuts and the clothes they wear and everything. You're playing Call of Duty, aren't you?
Yeah. I know what it's like.
Unfortunately. Call of Duty, you fucking hack it in? I think I threw an S in there that wasn't there.
Yeah, that's the right up
Meow. I was trying to think of anything else that I got in this week. Coral Rick Grimes. Coral.
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 That's his name.
Coral. Don't look back, Coral. Have you ever watched any of the videos of the pranks that they play on each other?
Nah.
Him between Andrew Lincoln and Daryl with the Norman Reedus, they're constantly pranking each other back and forth. I guess there's a guy on YouTube that has no legs, one arm, and like a half of a hand. And he dresses up like zombies and scares people on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Well, they hired him. They flew him, I think it was to London, where Norman Reedus was having an interview, and put him in a box. And Greg, oh, what the hell's his name? The guy that does the makeup for The Walking Dead did all of his makeup, put him in that box, and then Norman Reedus was sitting there. The interviewer got up and goes, "I'll be right back. I got to go check on something." And Andrew Lincoln was on a walkie-talkie. Go, go, go! He comes running out or wobbling out, pulling himself out with one arm. And Norman Reedus fucking freaked out.
See, the thing about this is a lot of the scenes, they don't see the zombies that much, you know?
Yeah, except when they're in the show. You don't really expect a zombie to come running out from underneath the table when you're doing an interview either.
Right.
Stranger Things is it's a new show. It's on Netflix only. And season 1 is already on there, and season 2 I think is supposed to be March, April. and I don't know what direction they're going to take it. Yeah, it was hilarious. And Norman Reedus went and got one of those packs from like Hobby Lobby of glitter. And you know, they film in Georgia, so they're covered with sweat. He went and put it in Andrew Lincoln's air conditioning vents. So when he got in his car and turned the air conditioner on full blast, he got covered with glitter. And because he was so sweaty, it just stuck to the makeup and the sweat that was on him.
I was gonna do that to Turtle's hair dryer not too long ago.
I've seen those go bad. People putting flour in it. Flour's flammable.
Yep.
Oh, what's eBay doing? Oh, they sent my grenade out. And boo girly stuff. Never watched Grey's Anatomy. There's only a few shows that I watch on a regular basis. Josh Gates is hilarious. Well, we got 2 more people in here. Anybody want to play the trivia Walking Dead game? Smikester. Are you a Walking Dead watcher, Smikester? Well, now we're getting some people in here. Well, it is multiple choice, so there's still a chance that you could guess the right answer. I'm really trying to get people to play, because so far Bree and Brandon are the only ones that are playing, and since they're on one controller, then... So if you want to play, just let me know. Oh no, it got better. There's low points, but it picks up, and most of these questions I think are from season 1 and season 2. Negan reminds me of Laura Croft on whiskey. I've never seen him with a bat in his hand, but yeah, I could see it. Bragg, do you watch The Walking Dead? Just trying to get at least 2 people. All of it. You want to play the trivia? If so, that'll give us 2 people playing. Somebody else can always join in later, but... keep seeing something fly. I don't know if it's a reflection off my glasses or... Alright, Brag's in. Well, that gives us 2 people. So, let's begin. Alright, first question is... Wow, that's really bright. Yeah, that's better. You'll have 30 seconds to answer. Thunderstorm. Sorry, I had to trim my nose hairs. Well, thanks for sharing. Smikester. Alright, I'll give you 30 seconds to answer. It is multiple choice. You can just answer with the main word of the answer. Doesn't have to be the whole answer. Unless it's...
What if it's the?
Yeah, it can't be the or a or... It has to be a pivotal point in the answer. Yay, and go. Alright, question number 1. How does Rick Grimes travel from the hospital to his house? A horse, a boat, a police car, or a bicycle? "15 seconds.
Pool table, you got it?
That is incorrect. Just Too Cool got it. See, I told you. Oops. Too Cool has 1. And the explanation is a bicycle. While Rick does use a bicycle to get home, he ends up using police cruiser followed by a horse to get him to Atlanta. So they were correct answers, just not to the question. Alright, question number 2. What message has the dead farmer scrawled on his wall in the living room in Season 1, Episode 1? Hell is empty. For my family. God forgive us. Or please forgive us.
It's don't eat my bacon.
Leave my bacon alone. Ten seconds. For my family. Time's up. Nobody else answered. The correct answer is God forgive us. The farmer has killed his wife and scrawled the message in blood. My wife is a whore. Sorry, that was not one of the choices. Alright, question number 3, Season 1, Episode 1. According to Rick's police partner Shane, the difference between men and women is... women's inability to turn off lights, women's ability to say hurtful things, women's need to share feelings, men's ability to survive harsh conditions. I'll be damned, he did get it right. I didn't even see your answer. Smikester says A. Smikester is correct. And the explanation says, never met a woman who knew how to turn off a light. It's kind of a weird quote, but... Alright, next question. Season 1, Episode 2. What's around Lori's neck besides a locket? Is it a diamond solitaire? Rick's varsity number, Rick's wedding ring, or a mermaid pendant?
Rick's penis.
It's his nutsack. Well, the person who does not watch the show is winning so far. Too Cool has 3 points. And he was the first to answer, so he gets the points. And it says, she takes the necklace with the locket and ring off before having sex with Shane. Well, that's nice of her.
She had sex with Shane?
Yep. Shane's the father of the baby. Alright, Season 1, Episode 2. After saving him from the walkers, Glenn refers to Rick as John Dillinger, John Wayne, Scarface, or Clint Eastwood.
Jackie Chan.
I guess I should be watching the time, huh? Oh, Too Cool gets another point.
Yeah, this is great. Cheers.
A person who's never watched the show is winning the trivia. They got the knob torn off and it's stuck on AMC.
Yeah. It's fucking. Is that actually still on season 1? That's the stuck in the fucking DVD.
Yep, still on Season 1. This is Season 1, Episode 2. The walker behind the sewer grate is eating what? A rat, a snake, a human arm, or a cat?
Chicken noodle soup.
I don't think they have chicken noodle soup. Brad gets it. And the description says, I have no idea what the hell that word is.
Spell
Glenn and Morales.
it. Yeah, Morales.
Who the hell was Morales? I don't even remember that character.
He was the Mexican marker.
Contemplate breaking through the grate until they see the other side is populated by walkers. Alright. Now we're moving on to episode 3 of season 1. Handcuffed on the roof, what does Merle use to reach for the toolkit? A rifle. B, severed arm. C, shirt sleeve. Or D, belt.
Belt. A black rubber penis.
Brad got it. And the description says, as walkers scratch at the door, Merle flings his belt towards the tools. The closest within reach. Jeez, I can't fucking read it. It's such tiny print. The closest within reach being a hacksaw. Alright, still on episode 3. Did it skip over episode 2 completely? Okay, now I have another question. Who the fuck is Morales? Because this question contains him. Or her. Who, according to Morales, will be upset over Merle's fate? A, Amy. B, Shane. C, Ed. Or D, Daryl. Bree got one. Yeah, you can tell Too Cool doesn't watch it from them. Because Daryl is Merle's brother. Though Merle is generally disliked among the survivors, his brother Daryl... What? Morales warns will be incensed over his brother's abandonment. Man, they write those really small. Alright. Episode 3, Season 1. What does the group find on the roof of the department store? A, nothing. B, severed hand. C, a half-eaten corpse. D, Merle's belt.
Severed.
Full table got it again. It was a severed hand. It was Merle's hand. That's the next part of the hacksaw that he reached. Alright, Season 1, Episode 4. At the campfire, Morales asked Dale about what? His wife, his watch, his RV, or his sun hat? gonna have to go back and watch these because I don't even remember who the hell Morales is. Bree gets it again. It is, I think. Yeah, it's this watch. Morales and the others want to know why Dale continues to wind his watch every day. Dale explains it's important to keep track of time, if only as a reminder to forget about it now and then. Yep, she's closing in on too cool here. Okay, Season 1, Episode 4. Guillermo tells Rick he bought his dogs from A pet store, B, a drug dealer, C, Satan, D, a canine squad. Q. And no one got it correctly. It is Satan. Guillermo threatens Rick and his vicious attack dogs, which turn out to be Chihuahuas. Oh, Season 1, Episode 4. What is Andrea looking for in Dale's RV? A fish hook, B, a birthday candle, C, matches, D, wrapping paper. Gun was not one of the choices. No one got that one either. Wrapping paper. It's Amy's birthday tomorrow, Andrea explains, showing Dale the mermaid necklace she took from the department store. You don't give a gift unwrapped. Alright, on to a new episode. Season 1, Episode 5. Rick leaves a note for Morgan where? Near the fire pit, attached to a tree stump, at the burial site, on a red sports car. Hey, Crash.
Bella. We passed out of
And the time is up. Correct answer was on the red sports car. The note taped to the car includes a map and a message that says Morgan going to CDC. This area not safe, Rick. Alright, next question. Season 1, Episode 5. What code name does Dr. Jenner use to refer to the Walker outbreak? Is it A, H2N2, B, Motaba, C, Wildfire, D, Andromeda strain?
Hey.
Too cool, got it again. Wildfire.
He's a cheater.
It's day 194 since wildfire was declared, Jenner says into the video diary. There is no clinical progress to report. Alright, Season 1, Episode 5. What hangs on the back wall of Dale's RV? Is it A, an American flag, B, a sundress, C, a sniper rifle, or D, a map of the U.S.? A sundress? Crash, you can still answer. A penthouse. The answer was A, an American flag. The flag is hanging upside down, the official signal of distress. We're getting close to the 20 question mark here. And Too Cool is currently winning, the one who's never watched The Walking Dead. Well, these are still Season 1 that I'm asking questions on. This one's Season 1, Episode 6. What part of the brain does the Walker disease reanimate? Is it A, occipital cortex, B, prefrontal cortex, C, parietal lobes, or D, brainstem? Ooh, Bragg jumps in with the correct answer before I even read it. It was the brainstem. Barely remember an hour ago. I can't even read this one. Jenner explains that the reanimated brainstem gets the walkers moving and drives them instinctually, but no parts of the brain that govern personality are active. Season 1, Episode 6. What does Rick use to finally get out of the CDC? A. A shotgun. B. A grenade. C. A chair. D. An axe. Bree got it. It was a grenade. The group tries breaking out of the building with axes, guns, and furniture, but nothing works. Finally, Rick sets off the grenade he found on the soldier's body in Atlanta. Season 1, Episode 6. Jenner compares the Walker disease to A. Influenza, B. Cancer, C. Meningitis, or D. Ebola. Bree got it by a split second, but she got it. So Bree has 4, Bragg has 4, Too Cool has 5. So this could be a tie. Season 2, Episode 1. How does Lori refer to the abandoned car on the highway? The abandoned cars on the highway. A. A graveyard. B. Salvation. C. A trap. D. Shopping mall. Time's up. The answer was A. Graveyard. I don't know how I feel about this, she says. The group's looting. So that was the final question. So Too Cool, the one who has never watched The Walking Dead, is the winner. I told him it was multiple choice. He could have won. So I will send you a message with the code on it. And you can get a free month. Should have listened to Brandon. That would have tied it up with 5 each. Then there would have been a another question to break the tie. See what the next question is. Yeah, it was a fairly easy one, the next question, too. You can always add another year onto it. Or another month. It'll just be one more month that you can go without having to buy another year subscription. So I can send you the code. If you want to donate it to somebody, then that's fine. You can just forward the message on to somebody else. Yeah, and it's how many questions there are. So I might do it like once a month. Kind of curious to see how far up in the season it goes. Where'd my flashlight go? Oh, it goes clear up to season 6. Which is last season, I think. I think we're on season 7, aren't we? Halfway through season 7. Which that starts back up in like 3 weeks. Send that out. That actually took us over an hour. Well, after we waited a half an hour to get more than one person in here. Oh, anybody have any subjects they want to talk about?
Nope.
Oh, you always got something you want to talk about. You don't want to talk about snowflakes and participation trophies?
I'm trying to get this pot rolling.
It's actually a good show. It's not about zombies. It's more about the people and how they come together to get around the zombies. And apparently the choices that you would have made are what they made in the show. Fuck snowflakes. Everybody's an individual. I haven't watched the news today. Are the snowflakes still trashing Washington, D.C.? Because their feelers got hurt because they didn't get their way. I know you're probably putting that because you have thunderstorms, but every time I see it, I think of Shazam. Smikester with the shrooms. Oh, I did pick these up. A screwdriver set with lightsaber handles. And this nifty little thing. Which is a replaceable bit screwdriver shaped like R2-D2. That's a Bluetooth speaker. Snow blow the fuckers. I was kind of impressed that they were lobbing grenades at them. And I don't think that they've snapped in their little heads yet that this isn't the Obama administration and nobody's going to be protecting the special snowflakes anymore. That's pretty cool. How wide is it? Like 8 inches? Oh yeah, they're all in for a rude awakening. I'm pretty excited to have somebody in office that's going to actually do what they say they're going to do rather than giving you a line of BS and going out in front of the cameras and going, oh, I know you've watched the news and I know you've heard them say this about me, but it's not true. I mean, he would go out and tell you exactly what he was doing and then go, but it's not true. 8 to 10? That's pretty good sized. I never got into the Lego stuff. If I did, I'd have to build another room onto the house. Which I don't know if you've seen it, Smikester. I've got a tour of my cramped Star Wars room on my YouTube channel. "42 degrees, no snow." We got up to like 65 here today. In Indiana, that's doing pretty good for mid-January. I was out working on the cars all day outside. Had a sweatshirt on and started to burn up. Bree is already playing Black Ops. Did she jump into Shuggy's game?
I'm watching, trying to watch the Bellator.
What is it, UFC?
Bellator.
What's Bellator?
Bellator MMA. It's still it's the same.
Ah. So in other words, everybody's going to be streaming it and getting shut down on here.
It's not a pay-per-view. Bellator's not pay-per-view. They're on Slack TV.
Ah. We had rain all day yesterday. Yeah, it was real bad foggy yesterday. I can't stand snow. I end up having to drive 200-300 miles a day, and snow really slows me down. Because most of my crap is off the beaten path, so they don't hit the side roads and back roads all that well when they start plowing and salting. $74. I don't even want to hear it, Smikester. You can probably actually go outside without jumping into your car with air conditioning with weather like that. I couldn't stand Florida. Just sticky and nasty and humid. And everybody says, oh, but we don't have state tax. Yeah, but everything's twice as expensive, so. Yeah, we're closing in on February. March, April's about when it starts to start changing. We really haven't been hit hard at all this year. But there's been years I remember when we got snow in April, too. Because we got a big snow on April 1st, and no matter what channel you turned it to on the radio, it's no April Fool's joke, there's snow out there. That's where Smikester is. He's in Florida. Groundhog Day. When is Groundhog Day? February or March? Do you know, Shuggy?
No.
April 1st? Did you just call me a trout? Yeah, we still get snow every once in a while, but usually it's not bad that late in the year. Yeah, I think so. That's what I thought, at least. I don't get the day off, so I don't really keep a mental note of it. Oh, and things new to back here. I think that was the Michael Cutlass, or what's his name? Chickless? From the first Fantastic Four. The one with Jessica Alba. It's really sad that the Gremlin looks happier than Yoda. This Yoda just looks like he's in deep thought. Oh, I did get this. It's called a Force Band by Sphero. And it controls the BB-8 droid, which is up there. Which is off screen, of course. So you can control it by app on your phone, or you can use that wristband. This little docking station there, and you just set him on top of it and he recharges his internal battery. True. Hey, I don't think people are lining up in Florida to find out what Puxatawny Phil does. They get another year of summer no matter what. Refill. What you drinking tonight, Too Cool? They got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and Bart and half of a Stormtrooper. And then Boba Fett standing next to him. And for some reason I have a skull collection up here. You just shoot groundhogs. Open season on Groundhog's Day. That's one gun that I never got was a 17 caliber. VMR, I think. Or is it WMR? I got a couple 22s that you could do some massive damage with. Got one that looks like a AR-15. It's a Ruger 1022. It's all concrete except for swamp. That is one thing that I liked about Florida, though, was I went fishing like every day that I was down there. Beach and swam for a couple hours, and as we were leaving, we heard the news report that that beach, there was a man of war jellyfish sighted and somebody got killed. .30-30 on a poor little prairie dog? They'd explode if you hit him with a .30-30. You could kill a prairie dog with a pellet gun. That's what I was saying. Bullet's about as big as they are. I don't think it's going to stay like that.
I'll be back.
All right. There's another R2. It's app controlled. That fucker's heavy. The only thing I don't like about it is that they didn't put a rechargeable battery in it. It takes 4 AA batteries. So it's going to be even heavier once I do that. You got 11 months to shop for one there, free. A 12 gauge? I only went squirrel hunting a couple times, but we used 410s. I was with my dad and he had a 10 tube in his, I think, and he emptied his gun and I shot once and got it. It was like, oh, well, I wounded it. How big of a drone did you get? I'm guessing from 135 feet, because that'd be a hell of a drone if it was 135 feet long. I swear to God, I'm having 150 shootas in Atlanta. Speaking of snowflakes, Well, it might be hail. Did you go out and check? I don't know if I ever saw any squirrels when I was down there. Saw gnolls. They're fucking everywhere. Link in bio. Bye-bye, Amber Lamps. Bree knew what I was doing. Yeah, when I was down there, I caught probably 20 anoles and 10 geckos. I would just go out at night and pick them off of the garage door. And I brought them back up here, and they lived for 5-6 years. They were even having little bitty baby anoles in the cage. Hey, Fatality. What's new? You missed our Walking Dead trivia.
Still streaming?
Yep. Yeah, we're having discussions about squirrels in Florida.
You know, Winchester has all black squirrels.
There was white ones over in New Paris. Well, these were season 1. I think they were all season 1. The trivia questions that I bought are all by season. Yeah, unfortunately, Kaya met up with one of the rabbits in my backyard. Yeah, the next time we do it, we'll probably still be on season 1. Because I think it only got up to like episode 6 of season 1 on the questions that I asked. Yeah, Kaya wasn't real happy when I took the rabbit away from her. In fact, she tried to kill me. She has a little bit of an aggressive side, especially when it comes to food or bones or animals that she's killed in my backyard. I don't know if Jekyll ever restreamed or not, because he was pissed the other night. He turned his system off and said that he'd try it again either Friday or Saturday, but I haven't seen him anywhere.
I don't know, but I got a message today. He said I'm on rise.
Oh, did he? Your Fallout?
Yep.
Yeah, one of my friends was referring to chipmunks as ground squirrels.
Yeah, I call them both.
I've never heard of them called that. He was like, the little ground squirrels, the one that chew up your wires and everything. Chipmunk casserole.
Fartality.
It's to die for. Well, your family has the annual squirrel cookout, don't they? Shuggy?
What? I'm sorry.
I said your family has the annual squirrel cookout, don't they?
Yeah, squirrel fry.
I don't think we had squirrel too many times.
Booze and weed.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
I think we had more deer than of anything. You've never had squirrel? It's a little strong.
Good. Well, it's like it's a little. It's an acquired taste.
It's got kind of a strong taste. It's good. I remember Mom made she made some kind of gravy out of it, I think. Deer meat's great. Venison. Whether it's ground or steaks or I think my mom always
Giblets.
put it in giblets. I don't think deer have giblets, do they?
No, the squirrel maybe is smaller.
Oh. Could be. Minnesota's got the hefty squirrels, do they? I saw some around here the other day that looked like chihuahuas.
Well, they got smart and realized people are allowed to shoot guns in town, so they all moved in town.
I feed mine in the backyard. Figure if the shit ever hits the fan, just put some more feed out there for them and sit in the window with a gun. Or the crossbow. I guess the crossbow would probably get less attention. I bought a little compound bow. It's sitting right there. I haven't even opened the box. It's been sitting there for a couple weeks.
Grizzly bear ribs.
Do people eat grizzly bear?
No.
Well, how do you know?
I'm sure they did back in the day. You know, when we were don't be telling her you go out in the woods with the gas stick and kill the grizzly bears.
I don't think a stick would be the smartest way to go. Well, there you go.
Pretty tough. I like those hairless beavers.
Oh yeah, hairless beaver's the best.
It's alright if it's got a little bit of hair on
Like a landing strip. There's people who eat horse. Did you have one of those little monkey skulls that you had to crack open the skull with a...
No, they don't do that anymore. What they do is, there's like a bunch of monkeys over there. They, once they kill them and stuff, they use them, they eat the meat with their paws, and so they can run together cold, cold, refrigerator or whatever, when they drop the meat, and you just eat the fat part of it.
And people pay for this? Yeah. I guess it'd be worth trying for $1.50. Oh, you couldn't pay me enough to try that. Rotten chicken soup. I didn't think they boiled them. I thought they buried them for like 2 weeks and then dug them up and ate them. Well, that wasn't the guy from... That wasn't how the guy from... I think he was Korean. Well, he was Korean. He said that you put them in the ground until they get ripe, and then you dig them up and eat them. Pickled rattlesnake? I can imagine if it's right off the poppy plant. Mmm. So you've actually tasted bear too cool? Pretty sure that's illegal, too cool. Never had bear. I've had shark, swordfish, squirrel, rabbit, deer. Turtle.
Gator.
Don't think I ever had gator.
Red gator.
Is it kind of a chicken texture?
It's almost like a pork.
Really? Because I would think it'd be more like a shrimp or something like that, where it was real fibrous.
No. Yeah, fried gators. Fried gator.
I'd try gator. I'm not gonna try that fucking balut
It's
though.
good.
Or monkey paw. Not gonna try that. Not gonna try tarantulas.
The good thing about monkey paw is that it's very picky.
Well, there you go. Alright, I'll be over fatality. I've never had fried gator. I've never had any kind of gator. Chilled monkey brains. Yeah, I never tried mountain oysters either. Speaking of nuggets.
You're a nugget.
Gator nugget. So I guess everybody knows what mountain oysters are, huh? I've been around people that are eating them, but I've never eaten them. Have you ever gotten chicken gizzards from Jay's?
The what?
The chicken gizzards from Jay's?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love those. Mom used to make them and fry them too. The gizzards are way better than the livers, but the livers aren't horrible. I can't stand liver and onions. That was my older brother's. Oh, I like gizzards. These bull nuts. Yeah, I was a butcher in the town that we grew up in.
Yeah, I never did get caught.
Don't know what Jack Purtles is.
Jack Purtle.
Purtle.
I wish we had a southern burger restaurant up here on Popeyes.
Yeah, they're all over the place in Indy. Yeah, Steve loved liver and onions. Every year on his birthday, he would have Mom cook liver and onions. All the rest of us would find something else to eat that day. It's just so chalky. I'd rather have just fried onions than liver and onions. Oh, I don't know. You haven't tried Jay's. I haven't tried it lately. Indiana. Me and Shuggy are both in Indiana. Hey, Dr. Jekyll.
40 minutes apart.
My head meat, it was kind of a low dose that you gave us the other night.
Doctor? Seems like your head meat was a little pissed off the other night.
he was getting a little pissed off. I like chicken livers. I don't like liver and onions. Somehow our stream turned into a food stream. I think it started out with torturing small animals, but that goes back to the head meat issue. You still smelling and tasting onion? You'll probably steer clear of onion for a year now.
I became allergic to onions after I got my inoculation.
Yeah, you told me that. I think that's the first time you stopped by, Dr. Jekyll. What crap. I could tell the second you bit into it that it was not a good idea. Indianapolis and Bloomington? Yep, both very close to me. Indianapolis is a little bit closer than Bloomington. I don't think I've ever been to Gary.
I'm closer to Ohio. I'm closer to Dayton.
Yeah, he's over on the border. Yeah, I imagine every time you put the mustache on, the onion smell just kind of swafts. Onion balls don't taste good. Especially onion Trump balls.
That's President Onion Trump.
Not when he bit his balls off, it was still president-elect. Really? I probably know exactly where. Is French Onion going to come back? Did you clone him? Yeah, you were saying that the other day. Every time you send it or read it. Yeah, this is my overflow room, which it's getting close to the point where I need another overflow room for my overflow room. Defective. Onion Trump or French onion? He's going to be cloned. Yep, that's probably the same place I'm thinking of. It's right near the overpass, 275. Ah, Frenchie's coming back too. Oh, weaved armpit hair. Demon Bunny has an admirer, if you haven't noticed, Dr. Jekyll. That's all Axis talked about for like 3 hours after the stream with Demon Bunny. I probably know the hotel that you, or motel that you stayed in too. Then it's probably the one that sits right next to Subway. Extended treatment. Any shock therapy? That's what I need. So that I quit buying Star Wars crap. Yeah, he's not real fond of me either. Because I did not respect his authority.
He says he didn't want to be treated like a child, and then he's acted like one. Jesus.
Oh yeah, he threw a big tantrum.
These fucking people on these streams,
Well, he acted like it was a big surprise that I unbanned somebody that he just got done banning because Bree said, no, don't ban him yet. I want to talk to him. And then he banned him like 15 seconds later. I will not be second guessed. I will not be treated like a child. Is Furburger the father fatality? It was a sneak attack. Has he been back into your stream at all, Bree? Cookies and Cuddles tried to warn him. Furburger married you without you knowing it? Yeah, he was in Jekyll's stream the other night, and he didn't say a word to me. Oh, it's got to be drama. Dr. Jekyll, I saw you had the brain. Do you have Pinky as well? Frelick's always popping off his mouth about somebody. And then he'll come and apologize. And then he'll do it again the next day. Never be crushed, Stu. Laugh at this shit. Too cool. I got 2 words for you. Boom!
You can't competition me, bro.
You can't competition with me.
He doesn't say with me.
You can't competition me.
Competition me, bro.
No, I let it roll off, Bragg. I know there's people out there that don't like me. Shuggy's one of them.
I hate your guts.
Yeah, he comes in talking about how beautiful he is. And
That's alright. I put him in his place early.
Is that phone number still valid?
No.
Yeah, he released his...
He said on that weekend.
It's probably the most his phone's ever rang. It's probably more than his phone normally rings in a year. Frelix. Yeah, but he's always talking about how he's promoting a healthy life and how he wants everybody else to be as healthy as him and blah, 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 blah.
It just all depends on his industry.
Yeah. Has a lot to do with it. Yeah. Yeah, that was on our one stream when I was at his house. When he called Shuggy's phone and Shuggy shut him down damn quick. He shut that shit down.
That's funny fatality because I found all the gay and homosexual community sites on PlayStation, and I joined them, and I put his number on there, and then I linked to the community. I did that to about 30 communities. Gay, lesbian communities.
See you later, Dr. Jekyll. Thanks for stopping by. That's a Super Dave thing. He was on a big ass kisser kick there, calling everybody an ass kisser, as well as a few other choice words. I'm healthy, I'll beat the fuck out of a cheeseburger. Yeah, it all depends, I've noticed, on who's in the room and as to how he acts. And I don't fall for the whole I'm not in with Flash and Fraggle anymore either. I think he thought that he would break off, get a bunch of info, and then take it back to them, which what you see is what you get here. I'm not really keeping anything from anybody. And I have the psycho with my home phone number and my home address out there that keeps threatening to post it everywhere, so I have that to look forward to. Oh, gotta go see a man about a fish. Has he ever streamed? Yeah, there's very few people on here that I trust. Shuggy being one. I guess I trust Too Cool. Bree and Brandon, I trust them. Did it work? Beef stew. Aberrations. Abattoir. Hello. Hey, Chaz, what's up?
Yeah, Too Cool's trustworthy.
Yeah, and that's why I said you. Oh, so now it's working. So I guess you don't have to have the disc. Nice mod. Not sure what you're referring to. Some of the models. I like to think so. Some people don't think so. I don't have beef with many people on here.
I don't have much beef with people on here because they're
There's some Chris Fralix. I'll fuck with him if I see him in a room, but I really don't have anything against him. He's just an ass. Ah, that mod. Yeah, it's just a cheap Kanger Tech. ×2. You have 70 tables? I guess the only part I ever see is the room that you stream from. Suge Knight. And that's one thing that you have to know about me and Shuggy. Either we can be your best friend, or we can be your worst fucking enemy. There's not a whole lot of gray area in there. It's... If you fuck one of us over, then we'll get even one way or the other.
Yep, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but it will happen.
And if we hear of you fucking over somebody else, then we'll go after you too. Yeah, Fatality, you seem to get along with everybody. It seems like every time I go into a room, you end up showing up and everyone, Fatality! So you're well liked on the streams for sure. Zen Pinball. Oh, are you talking about on PS4? I thought you meant you had 70 tables lined up in a room somewhere. Hey, Aaron. I got no beefs, I make them. Fatality's definitely well known. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about him. I did not get the PS4. I got death threats instead. Yeah, well, I had a whole stream on that. It's in the archive, explaining from start to the point where it got ridiculous. Yeah, there was a lot of death threats, threatened to cut my head off, feed it to my family, threatened to cut off Shuggy's head, feed it to his family, burn down our houses, come and kill us in our sleep. From Havoc Marine.
Yeah, I give him my address and told him I'd be waiting for him.
Yeah, it was all a big scam. He never planned on sending it out. It was just a way for him to get free subscribers. It was all just one big scam. But now he has my home address and says he's going to come kill me. Definitely steer clear of... Yeah, I've still got the messages on my phone, and I've still got the video on my computer of him threatening to kill us. Get him, Fatality. Yeah, so definitely tell anybody that you know that might be... seems like he mainly does Battlefield 1.
No, I can whoop his ass, and like I said, I give him my address and phone number, all that shit. I know exactly where he lives, all that crap. He's a friend for the scene. The thing about it is, he makes Marines and military look bad because he says these Marines got a Marine flag in the background, and he's sitting there together, and just getting by, and they're just skinny, and sailing around and different shit. He's a dude.
Yeah, I have him on tape saying that he's going to cut our heads off and feed it to our families and burn down our houses. He actually said that on stream and then posted the stream to his YouTube channel. Didn't delete it like any sane person wouldn't have said it to begin with, but you would think that he would think about it later on. And that's one of them that I would like to get. Yeah, I'd like to get Resident Evil. I've always liked those games. I've gone to the cops and they've reviewed the tape. So if anything does happen to me, then they've got record of it. A police report was filed. I just want to warn as many people, because if he got away with it once, you know he's going to do it again. And next time it may be some 15-year-old kid that he does it to. Because, I mean, there's no age requirement to go into streams. Yeah. That's one of the words I could think to describe him.
Okay.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I think his teeth are bothering me.
Your brush teeth.
No, they're loose.
Probably because your gums are rotting out from not brushing your teeth.
They're not granite teeth. The teeth.
Yeah, and I even turned him into PS4 or PlayStation, Sony, and they didn't do anything about him either. He tried to ask for your address? Yeah, it's definitely something you don't want to do. Yeah, I just gave away a PSN card here on stream, and I'm just going to scratch the back and send the code to Too Cool. He was the one that won it. Yeah, that's all you need is the numbers off of the back of a PSN card. They do not need your address, period. That's why I did it this way. Because I don't want to be accused of any of that shit. Damn, Tuchel's off to refill again. Yeah, he said he was in the Marines. I question it just because of the caliber of person he is, but if he was, he probably got a Section 8. He's definitely a mentally disturbed human being. Most of the comments are eaten up. Oodles. He had a hatchet. It was like a $7 hatchet from Walmart. And he kept licking the blade while he was threatening to cut our heads off. And then he got out a cheap, I think they're $7 or $8 at Walmart. It's a knife that comes with a striker stick to start a fire. And said that he'd burn down our house. Do you actually drink O'Doul's, though? Because I can't think... If I didn't drink, I don't think that I would drink something that tastes like beer if I wasn't going to get a buzz or anything off of it. Because beer's not the tastiest thing in the world. Yeah. May I point to Exhibit A, Bree? What the fuck is he working with? Oh, ISIS? I wouldn't say that, but he's definitely got some mental issues, I think. But isn't O'Doul's and Sharps, isn't that the no alcohol beer?
Your subscribers are.
Thanks, Aaron. How many subscribers does Little Shuggy have? She probably has me passed already, doesn't she?
42.
She's already got me passed. You got more subscribers than I do.
You only got 2.
Oh. Oh, I got plenty of weapons. If he ever shows up at my doorstep, he's going to be very sad that he did. You don't have to drink every time somebody says cheers. Yeah, in fact, it's right here. Glock 26. This is a little bit more than a $7 Walmart blade. double blades. Trick is getting it back together. And then I have the fake lightsaber. The miniature Lucille. Leonardo. Every time it comes back from commercial, Bree has to take another shot. Uh-oh, hit the button. And then I've got this one. Another double.
Oh shit.
What?
Iron Maiden just announced the North American tour.
Really? Are they all still alive?
Well, yeah, they're all still alive.
Well, they were up there in the 80s when they came out.
Iron Maiden?
Yeah. I mean, they were probably in their, what, 40s?
Unfriend, unfollow.
How old were they? Yeah, she has musical Tourette's syndrome. She gets a song stuck in her head and then she just blurts it out from time to time. So now she's going to be blurting out the cheers. Do what?
I don't know. Which one do you think is closer? Nashville or Chicago?
Chicago, probably. But I'd rather go to Nashville.
Or Philadelphia?
I would think Chicago's probably the closest, but I'd rather go to Philadelphia or
Nashville, right?
Nashville. I don't want to be caught dead in Chicago. Well, I probably would be caught dead in Chicago. Well, that's good, fatality. I got into it pretty hot and heavy in my younger years. I don't drink anywhere near what I did when I was younger. Yeah, I didn't hear about him till the 80s.
Pete? The fuck?
Are you sure too cool? Thank you, Lucky Kitty Cat. I've got another one here in the box that I haven't put together yet. It's a Shadow Trooper. The trick is finding time to put it together.
Hell, their fucking album, Book of Souls, just came out.
When did that come out?
Pete. Last year.
Yeah, Bragg, don't be putting down Iron Maiden around Shuggy. I do like that thing that you just got the other day, though.
Yeah, it's pretty sharp, man.
That wall plaque.
It's cool looking. Yeah.
I always liked Eddie.
Yeah, did you see what I was talking about?
Yeah.
It's on Pet Locker, Fatality. Watch it for free.
You just saw all of them in November? I knew you said you had recently seen them, but I didn't think it was that recently. But to do it correctly, you have to start with episode 4, go to 6, go back to 1, go to 3, and then go to 7. And soon it'll be episode 8.
Not too long ago, wasn't it?
Yep. Last year was not a top year for Iron Maiden. Oh, I still got all my old figures. They're stashed away in a box somewhere. Actually, I might still have the early bird.
It wasn't a top year, but everybody just went. They just still went platinum. This is their second quarter of their souls, so they're still selling in the reeds.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself trying to get back there.
That's it. I won't have to pay anymore.
That's the early bird.
7, 4, 1, 3, 10, 16. I heard what you said. That's it. You're made it. You're made it. Fuck you.
The only one I'm missing is the Jawa.
Does it matter?
No, it was a cheap little thing that you got from, I think it was Sears. It was a mail order thing. And then you had to sign up to get each figure, like one a month for the next 3 years or something.
Did you actually get them in the mail?
No. No, I just bought the thing and then, Hey Sam, how's it going? I never ordered the individuals. I just buy them at the store.
Hey, were you going to come over tomorrow and go look at the flea market?
I'll probably come over. We don't have to go to the flea market though.
Don't you want to see the Star Wars stuff over there?
Well, we can go next week. This is a pay week. My front end stuff ended up costing me more than I was expecting it to.
That's true.
There was no warning. There was no noise beforehand. It was just metal against metal.
There probably was a noise, but you probably didn't hear it all that scared.
Well, I don't have that in the car. It's got a nice stereo, but I'm usually just listening to talk radio.
Star Wars books on tape.
which apparently they've said none of those exist now.
What?
Since Disney bought it, they have discredited all of the books.
Yeah, but you can still get them somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can still buy them, but they're saying that none of that happened. Even though I'm pretty sure Lucas had to okay them in order for them to be published. But Disney wiped them out and said that they never happened. So they can rewrite the story however they want to. What's honey oil? Have you ever heard of honey oil, Shuggy?
Yeah, I think she was a stripper in Alabama. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Something she's not supposed to, I'm sure.
Fall asleep in there. Go fall asleep in there.
Oh, cannabis oil. Yeah, I've heard that before. I had a front license plate that said... Do what?
So this one guy fighting now over my
Get away from me! Get me away from you! That was a line from Son-in-Law when they threw him in the mud wrestling ring. Get me away from you! I had a front license plate that said, "Thank you for pot smoking, American Cannabis Society." I got in trouble because I drive for work. They didn't find the humor in it. Well, hell, we got more people in here now than we did when we were doing the contest.
Yeah, if we'd have listened to the hippies back in the 60s, we all would have been in
Yeah, I'm surprised that all the states haven't legalized it so that they can tax the hell out of it like they do everything else. Sounds like my bearded dragon is pissed off. Probably got all that energy from the worm I fed him the other day. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get some more vegetable oil. I just cooked some eggs and used up all my oil. I have a bearded dragon, and they have these new things at PetSmart. It's a little green worm. Well, it's not little. It was about that long, about that big around. Had this huge horn on the back of it, like a spike. And they told me that I had to cut the... Not that kind of worm, too cool. But you have to cut the spike off so that it doesn't stab the lizard before it eats it. And if it doesn't eat it and it lives, you have to get it out of the cage and kill it, because it's illegal to allow this worm to transform into a moth in the United States. Worms. Did you just make that up, Chaz? Hippie means humans in pursuit of peace and youth. Wouldn't it be hippopope? Right, fatality? What is it, patchouli oil or whatever it is that they smear on themselves? I have never heard that before. So I've learned something this evening. I think BO would be better than that stuff. Damn, I've had a stream going for almost 3 hours.
Yep.
But fatality, sharing is caring. Oh. Usually I stream for 2 hours and it seems like 6 hours. We got a lot of good people in here talking. Keeps it a little bit livelier. Don't ever try to take a man's pizza. That shit'll get you killed. No, that's just you two cool. I can honestly say you're the only person I've ever seen eat worms on stream. Go see, Mom. You got some explaining to do. Well, yeah, they want something for free. If they had to actually fight for it, then it's not worth their effort. They want handouts. That was a really good stream, too cool. Too bad you played music through the whole thing, or you could have saved it. YouTube might have bitched at you for posting a 17-hour stream, though. Well, we have to have a separate server just for Too Cool. You haven't seen you on in a while. Are you going to change the name to the Elderly Pines? Yeah, but you have to delete them if you play music because they'll hit you with copyright infringement. I don't know what the turnaround time is. I would think if it was a 17-hour stream, they'd already start watching the beginning of it. But yeah, that's why you can watch it live, because it's uploading as you do it. True. By minute. I'll give it time, Bree. They'll hit you when you least expect it. Hell, Listwitz, he was getting hit for copyright because he was playing a theme song from one of the game shows. You know they had to listen to that for a while in order to hear the music. Spaceman Steve, they get around it somehow. Because I know there's approved music, but a lot of the times Jekyll will just take requests and do songs. Yeah, there's no time limit. They can come back and hit you with a copyright at any time. Just because they haven't yet doesn't mean that they won't. How do you delete them? Through your phone? Since you don't have a computer. Didn't get my church on. Yeah, I don't know what direction he's going to take that. If it's going to be the same premise each week, or if he's going to move on to. I was kind of expecting him to move on to weed last week or this week. And if anybody hasn't noticed, Barbara is Spaceman Steve's ex-wife or wife. I've seen it all. $2,000 views. So what happened last night? Because I was still watching, and somebody sent you an invite or something, and it said corrupted files, and it kept making your stream go in and out. Yeah, I'm lucky if I get like 300 views on one of mine, which the only one that's even close to that, I think, is the truth about Havoc Marine. Never gotten close to that. So did you end up streaming after that? Because I went to bed after you turned it off.
Still there?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's weird. I think somebody hit you with something. But then today it was working okay? Because I've never seen one do that. It had the box up in the corner that was basically saying that you were getting a message. But usually it clears after so many seconds. Yours was just staying up there, and then your screen started flashing with the blue screen of no longer broadcasting. Welcome back! Yeah, I'm sure there's hackers working every day trying to find ways to fuck up people's PS4s. I never saw that one. I wish I would have. That would have been good. That's the headset that I use when we play Black Ops. It's really cool. I mean, you can hear shots whizzing past your head and explosions in the background.
They'll say shots around green.
True. So is that a reoccurring character, Too Cool? I don't think I've ever seen you stream Fatality.
Yeah, he's ugly in his mom dresses him funny.
Do what?
He's ugly and his mama dresses him funny.
Yeah, it's a 7.1 surround sound. I haven't tried to play Destiny with it. I'm sure that it'll change that game completely too. Because I never even knew that you could hear half the shit that you can hear on when I got the headset. You can hear people walking up behind you. I think you should. How long ago was it that you did it? Was it before I got on streaming? That was lost forever. Oh yeah, that was long before I got on. Well, let me know when you're going to do a Fatality. I want to see it. Hopefully you're on Wi-Fi on your phone. Otherwise, it's eating up your data like crazy. 3 hours worth of streaming. I think I'm probably about ready to shut it down. We can go play some Black Ops.
Sounds like a good plan. That's what I'm doing.
Had the wig, shower cap, makeup, walker, and a nightie. Yeah, you should definitely do that again. Too cool. Yeah, I've only seen 2 people do cooking streams, and that was, I think, Ron Mexico and Critter. Critter always does cooking streams. So did you have your wife do your makeup? Bunga bunga. Bunga bunga, bitches. Twerking with the walker.
Who's that thing?
I don't think I've ever seen Nikki D. Lovely. She was in a stream I was in about a week ago, I think. I think it was Croft. No, it was Nerdy. Oh, you just don't see Mimi anymore. So you had the way overdone eyeshadow and the contouring. And
You know, awful lot about me,
I have had wives and girlfriends. Oh, do you want to see a picture of Amanda? You never got to meet her, did you?
Good me?
Yep. There's a picture of her. Do what? Wow, she kind of disappears with the white suit. Now I'm holding them up to the camera.
How was it?
Oh, way to go. That was her senior picture with... And that's me. That's me when I was a young kid. Alright. Now my leg's falling asleep, and I just smashed my damn finger. Looks like everybody's dropping off. So it sounds like a good time to cut it off. And now there's only one person watching, which would be me. Bye, me.